at work right now. Mom, I gotta go. All right, hello. Tom, I'm standing in the basement of Commissioner Nick Reuther from the Fantasy Ultimate Champions Cup. What we're about to see is an address for the first time ever regarding the COVID-19 pandemic situation. And we're going to go down to the podium in just a moment to hear from our commissioner himself. And I believe he is about to come to the podium. We go live.
Morning to all my fellow Ultimate Champions. Thank you to reporters in the audience and everyone watching at home. We have a lot to address, but we'll try and make this quick so everyone get back to their day. So let's just jump right into it. Just 7 days remain for all existing members to lock in their spot before new members can join on August 2nd. For information to lock in your spot, please contact the league office. The 2nd is also the tag deadline day. If you are tagging a player, the name of the player must be submitted to the league office by August 2nd. If you miss this deadline, you'll be considered a new player, meaning you lose ability to tag and your place in the draft selection order if your spot in the league hasn't been taken. The trade market is still active as we speak. Reminder, trades can be made through draft day. Our first trade was done by the books. Both parties contacted myself and co-commissioner in a text with all the trade details. After gathering all the information, we then created a Facebook post for the group to begin the 24-hour veto period. When the league is full, the number required to veto is 8 out of 12, or 66% of the league. So when the league isn't full, the number required is roughly 65% of the league. This trade cleared the veto process and is now official in the league. Moving on to COVID-19. First, we are operating as if the league is still a full go. That being said, everything will stay as normal as possible. Now, if the NFL decides to cancel its season, we have the following system in place for the final placing. If the NFL season is canceled on or after week 7, the top 2 teams, based on overall record, will be crowned first and second. Third place will be the highest scoring team remaining. If the NFL season is canceled before week 7, the top 2 scoring teams in the league will be crowned first and second, while third place will be the best record remaining. If multiple teams have the same record, the tie will then be broken on points scored. In either scenario, the original buy-in will be returned to the team's owners or, at request, can be held for next year. The prize pool will only consist of what is collected for tags, making the COVID-19 season a fair season for all. To address any concerns regarding our usual live draft, it will be taking place on Sunday, August 23rd. I ask all the fathers in the group to stay home for the draft. The health of your children shouldn't be at risk due to our fantasy league. We'll be testing ways to make the draft a great experience for all our web users. If you plan to attend, we ask you to be smart about it. Take all the necessary precautions. If you are sick or are in a high-risk situation, please stay home. At this time, we'll open up the floor for questions. Yes, Connor from Dumber Candy Kitchen, please.
Commissioner, thank you for calling this press conference. I think I speak for everybody here when I say it's great to hear football being talked about in times like these. But going into this season, how many teams are confirmed so far? And out of those teams, how many have secured their tags?
So far, we have 9 out of the 12 teams confirmed for the league. And then out of those 9, 4 have tags. The names of those players will be confirmed by the end of this month. Everyone will know their names going into next month. Next question. Connor from Not Just Any Day.
Commissioner, with everything going on with COVID-19, what day can owners expect draft selection day to be this year?
That's a very good question. Like I said earlier, there's 9 out of 12 members already confirmed. So once the league is full, there'll be a 24-hour clock that I'll either text everyone or make a post in our Facebook group letting everyone know the draft selection day will begin. So typically it's within a day or two. So do expect by August 3rd, August 4th, the latest, we will be drafting for our draft selection day. All right. Another question. How about Connor from Reuther Productions?
Yes, Commissioner. Thank you so much for your time today. Just real quick, has there been any changes, any rule changes to the league this year, or will it continue as it normally has?
great question. The rules we're keeping the same as last year. Just go on ESPN's site. You can check out all the scoring, all the different formats that we have, the roster sizes, you name it. The only changes that we're really doing is the COVID-19 situation that we're in. So once again, I did talk about that earlier. Go back, listen to that, or give me a contact myself or the co-commissioner, and we can answer that for you. All right, guys, one more question. Connor, Keystone Steel Fabricators, how can I help you?
Yes, so there is a rumor that one player may not be returning, and two others are also not secured for this season. What happens if there is vacancies going in to the 2020 season?
Well, legally, what I could tell you is that there might be a returning player to our league, okay? And I also do have a lot of new players coming in that are just eager to play in our league. So once again, if you are one of those teams that didn't lock up your spot yet, August 1st is that deadline at midnight. New players could join. All right, thank you, everyone. We're out of time. No further questions. Take care. Have a great night.
And there you have it, folks. For the first time, you heard it yourselves from Commissioner Nick Reuther regarding the rules and regulations for the season this upcoming year. I'm Nick Franssen, reporting live from the den of the Commissioner of the Fantasy Ultimate Champions Cup. Back to you, Tom.